What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan. I'm BMX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have another hobby news for the Digimon TCG. We had a bunch of news drop on Friday, like we said when we did our video on the points list for EX9 recently, and we said we were going to cover the rest of it in another video. So this is that video. We're here to cover the rest of the stuff that we got Friday and just tell you what's going on with the Digimon TCG. We've got some great news and some things I'm really happy about, and we're going to get into it right now. So hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, so right here we had our points list. We also have the card list here for Store Tournament Volume 3. So if you did not remember, we're getting a Demi Vmon, which is a pretty much, I think, an all-force one, so you don't have to run the Wanyamon anymore for all-force. When any of your blue tamers are played, draw one, so that's good. That's what that deck does. We get a new Dimetromon for the Medusamon line, which is really good. You get some cool other things, all Polymon Ace, Bakemon for the Ghost Liberator line. By drawing one card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. I'm not sure if it's going to be super good, but it's all right. Stuff for Millennium Mon and another Appmon card. But so really good. And of course you have the regular and you have the winner ones, which are foil. I miss the days where the promos were all just foil, and then you had like some winner cards. But yeah, whatever. That is the past, I guess. We also have the card list for the new Agumon. So you have the winner pack and the participation Agumon, one of which is going to be like textured. And that's for the Digimon Commemoration Day. You also have we have new regionals, season 2 news. Nothing on Ultimate Cup yet. Those Gumdramon cards are going to be elusive so far, but we have some online events, unsung events. I've never done a tournament with them, so they're a new tournament organizer. September 6th, we're going to have an online regionals, as well as the PPG event management. I guess that's PPG games. I don't know. Has a one on the 27th. So 2 online events in September. That is a good start because then we still have 3 more months. We got October, November, and December to get events. So that's a really good start. Makes me hopeful. Hope we'll see at least 1 or 2 more online regionals, in October, November. So I'm very hopeful, and I'm hoping we see some Ultimate Cups in there as well. But we don't have anything on Ultimate Cups yet. So yeah, so we do got some online events. So for North America, very happy about this. Hopefully we'll have a better second half of the year for those online events. So for September events, June 29th, so end of the month, that's when that goes there. And then I'm just going to see unsung events. Spicer Rack, that's pretty common. That's one of the sites that I've seen people use for that before. So just one of the same sites, and PPG probably uses their own PPG events. Yeah, I remember. So just wait. 9 and it'll be 9 o'clock Pacific time for us people here. North America at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 Eastern Time. So stay tuned for that. Of course, you get the new Event Pack 8, which we haven't seen announced yet, and then there's the new Regionals Participation card set number 2. So here we go. You have the Return of the Progenitor, Oblivimon, Alphamon, Loudmon. Most of these guys are BT20 guys. Other than that, it's obviously BT17. Proganamon from EX8. You're getting a Baumon from... Is that BT14 Baumon? I think it might be the BT14 Baumon. And then another Chaos Degradation one. So that's kind of cool. Maybe it's getting us hyped up for Mastimon support in either BT22 or 23. And then you get a different one. You get a Lugamon here, and you get a Lugarmon there. So you get a different one depending on pack you get, which is kind of what they've been doing. You get tournament sleeve. I think if you get top 32, you get tournament sleeves now. If you get top 32 and a finalist set, and then another event pack for top 64. And then top 16 is where you get the invite. And they made another thing. I don't think they used to do top 8, getting another finalist card set. So that's kind of cool. That is definitely cool. So yeah, we're getting lots of cool stuff. And then Judge Pack is the new Judge Pack, because that's what we're going to be getting in the tournaments. I can't remember if we looked at the playmat, but it's like a Takemi Kazuchi playmat. It's pretty cool. So that is it. Like I said, Ultimate Cup. We go over the Ultimate Cup because it's a side event for regionals that are in person. We don't have anything yet coming soon. So hopefully we'll see something. Probably if there's nothing in September, we probably won't see any news until July, because that's when we'll get the next month's news. So I'm thinking we might not see anything for this until October, but it would be cool if we do. It'd be very cool if we do. So with that being said, hope you guys are happy. We finally got some online events. And then of course there are news about Gen Con. There's a little bit of news about Gen Con here. Digimon TCG will be hosting Gen Con. They're going to have a Season 2 Regionals on August 2nd. They're going to have on the July 31st and August 2nd, because that'll be a side event. They're going to have a Ultimate Cup Season 2 1-on-1, so not 3v3. Trial session. So participation, demo decks times 3, 3 types, 29 cards per pack. And participate in a trial session to receive one of 3 types of demo decks at random. So yeah, that's like, okay, well, everyone's gonna want the the Time Stranger deck, so that's gonna be interesting to see with the cards that are in there. So you're either gonna get the Renamon or the Guillemon deck, which they showcased last year, or you're gonna get this cool new tutorial deck, Time Stranger deck, which is gonna have all new cards that you can only get from this event. I don't know which one I'm gonna want. So basically, everyone who does this and gets these two are gonna be like salty as hell. But yeah, so the Time Stranger cards, I'm going to do a video on Time Stranger eventually. I just found out about it. It's just sad that you can't get the collector's editions in Canada, really. Bandai makes it really, really hard to get that stuff. Last week, we have the Bandai card games next plan announcement for 2025-26. So this is a roadmap of what's going on and kind of where they're going with the year. Of course, we have June 26th. The last weekend in the month, we have EX9 dropping. I like it shows all those guys. I think that's the low pull rate. That's all the low pull rate level 5s from it, and Machine Dramon. We have some more card sleeves releasing June 26th as well. I think it's the first sleeve wave. Cyber Eden releasing July 25th with a pre-release on July 18th, which is just around the corner, showing some of the tamers that they've already announced, and Karemi, which is another cool secret tamer, which is probably going to be expensive like Rika. Cyber Eden, release event planned for 18th to 24th. They're talking about Sinister Order. This is where we get details on some of the Sinister Order stuff, like the new Beelzemon Ace and Black Wormmon Grace, which look pretty good. And that's September 19th. So that's good. So that's just like 2 months after the pre-release of the next set. It just seems like there's so much in a year. And then sleeves included as a box purchase bonus. So we're going to get 1 of 4 different types of sleeves, which are all old arts. If you look at them, they're all existing card arts. But they look good. They look very good. Hopefully we get more than just sleeves as box toppers. And I think they're just Digi-Egg sleeves because it's just 5 sleeves per pack. Then Hacker's Slumber BT23 is going to be the next set, and it's going to be October 24th, always around the 24th to the 26th, with a pre-release period starting on October 17th. So that's going to be BT23. Hoodimon. I think that's what my son used to say when he couldn't pronounce Digimon properly. We have Advanced Deck, Amethyst Mandala, which looks like it's going to be a Sakuyamon deck. So, what's going on with this? SD22 released December 5th. Pre-constructed deck, 54 cards, bonus cards, 3 types, 2 each. Token cards, 2 types, 1 each. 60 sleeves. Playmat, and index cards, 3. So, yeah. Now we got Amethyst Mandala. We have the Time Stranger. Is going to be BT20. They're already talking about BT24. Like, we didn't know what BT24 is. Time Stranger, the new game. They're doing a set based on that, and that's going to be the new year. We're getting it right early when everyone's broke after Christmas, January 23rd. Bandai really wants to, doesn't care. Christmas doesn't, we don't care. Spend money. So January 23rd, 16th for the pre-release event for BT24. 106 types, so it's probably 102, and you got your special cards. Same with this here. I think this was like 107. It's probably 5 low pull rate cards, so it's probably still 102. From October, a Digimon Storytimes Stranger promo pack will be given out at events like store tournaments. So this is probably like the store tournament pack, or maybe it's just a promo pack, so it might be harder to get for that. And you're gonna get 1 card per pack, 7 types in total. These are all the guys from the Time Stranger story. And then we got more sleeves on January 16th. We got Dawn of Liberator, EX11 in February 13th, which just seems nuts that we're getting like EX9, then EX10, then EX11, all within a month of like each set. It seems nuts. 88 cards types. I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of special promos in here, which is why we're up to 88 from our like regular like 74. If I go back to this one here, I think this one had 78, so it's like four low pull rates, and then it's 74. So 88 seems nuts for an EX set. We've never had more than like 74, 72 to 74. So I'm wondering what all is in here. And then we're having another reprint booster, which is funny because Remium booster, like premium without the P, Digimon card, the best. Reprint booster is in March 26th. So they're 3 months with a set. So people are going to be just stretched real thin. And then, of course, we had the debugger set we talked about as a premium Bandai item, as well as we're going to get a premium Heroines in March. So even more stuff in March. We're going to get premium Heroines too. Looking at it, I'm just trying to look. So it looks like it's going to be some of the girls from the Cyber Sleuth game. And I think maybe some other ones. I don't know. I can just tell 2 of them right now, based on that. So we'll have to wait and see. As PB23. And then, of course, we have the Championship Regional Finals. This is some of the stuff they're going to be giving out. I can't even tell what it is because it's all in Japanese. The playmat looks cool. And that's going to be Regional Season 2's August. Season 1 Finals is going to be in September. Because they're doing two nationals now this year. Going forward, we're going to Digimon Expo in September as well. That's probably where they're in Tokyo. And Anime Expo at LA Convention Center, if they're not still rioting. by then. Well, they won't be. July 3rd through 6th. Yeah, Anime Expo is actually it's pretty soon. So they might still be riding. You never know. Anime Expo coming up, and I think they're going to have details about Elysium. I think I saw somewhere in here. But they're going to have some info about Digimon Elysium at one of these events here. So that'd be cool. So really thorough rundown of what they're doing for the year. I still think it's a little bit too much. I think it's going to push players away because it's just so much to contend with if you want to stay current in the game. But we'll have to wait and see how we feel about all of it come next March. And I'm sure there'll be more coming out real soon. But hey, tell me what you guys think about all this hobby news. Did you guys like it? Do you guys enjoy all this stuff coming out for Digimon, or do you think it's way too much? And we got some regionals, so that's really great news. But looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.